Oh, and we're live. Well, we did it. We made it all the way from Texas to Indiana. Look at the Indiana behind me. This is some playground in a Ford dealership. One of the finest Ford dealerships I've ever seen. I'm going to scooch you over. Scooch, scooch, scooch. Sort of picturesque, you know. All right, so all the way behind me is a Ford dealership. I'm going to pull this around. Careful, careful. Oh, look at that. The red truck. You see the red truck off in the distance in the service department? We're at the Ford dealership because it's the what do you call it? Oh my gosh. It's a disaster. We're at the Ford dealership for getting parts attached onto my truck. We're doing this Airstream tour this summer. We've got some show and tell going on here. So let me just start in. I'm going to share here in a second. Airstream Classic 34. And I'm just going to go to images here and share. Sharing is caring. Allow. So we got one like this. This is not the one, but it's one like it. Let me see if you guys can hear. Headset, earpods, microphone. Oh, it's the microphone's on the camera. Let me change that. Microphone. I think that should be better. Murray Fife is going to tell us if it's not better. I'm going to send this link and share it. Share event. Copy. Link for live feed. Paste. I'm sending it to the Ford guy. Oh, we're in a paradigm of paradoxes. So this thing's sold. Wally could help us out, but this is old. This is sold already. But you get the picture. It's big. I got to amp up on T. ER. I got to have one of these things. Like mine isn't tricked out like this thing is. That's got a camper topper and then something for like kayaks and stuff. I'm not cool. I'm cool enough. We're dragging this big beast around. Here, I'll get this off of here and on the LinkedIn. Joe reads the news. We are going to go to the home, a brand new, fresh LinkedIn to read the news. But we're touring around the United States. I would not lie to you people. This is real. I'm all tangled up. All right. So what else do we need to show you? We're going to do the report factory. Pachang. That's coming. I hope that you're excited about this. This is sort of a working space right now, but the idea behind it, ERP reporting, as you know, it changes now. We're going to do a big ERP thing with Report Factory to make sure that you have a factory that says, hey, requests come in here, and then reports come out the other end. Just like the Henry Ford Model A Ford thing, assembly line. Let's go look at that, because that is what I am doing. Assembly line. Henry, a lot of car companies went bankrupt, and Ford was one of the ones that did not go bankrupt. So Ford and the auto assembly line, you see the idea was that you send in a car at the front of the thing, and or raw materials at the front, and then at the end you have a car. Get it? So so why do we do this? Because well, I'll tell you why. And this is just a blatant ad for my company. What my company does, we do this thing called reporting, and reporting is about human beings making decisions, and you need information, you need options to make decisions. Otherwise, you're just flying by the seat of your pants. You're just catching the nearest breeze, catching the nearest way. But not Henry Ford. Henry Ford had a vision and a start and an end to this car. That's what we want to do here with this report factory, is that the biggest problem in the industry is that, and this applies to all things that you guys touch in your work, is that, what's the start and what's the finish to your work? Are we winging it every time? I think artists can do that. They can wing it. It is art. But if you cared about somebody, you would want to make it happen the same way every time, so that you're sure about it. That's all. It's not about like beating down your Mustang spirit with uniformity. It is about caring enough for a result to happen, and to happen every time. Do not disturb. That's the idea. And I'm at the Ford dealership, and there you get the idea about the assembly line from the Ford people. And right now they are putting a brake controller on my truck. Blah, blah, blah. Does my Ford blah, 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 blah. And then I just want to do images. AI has something to say about that. But look at this little thing right here. So you do this little brake controller thing, and it's minus and plus. So like when you press the brake, you want the trailer to brake as well. So that's all. That's why I have it. Costs $500. I bet the whole Model A Ford cost $500 in the old days. If you are just joining us or you have no clue what's going on, every Friday at 9 something a.m., usually 9:15, but today it's a Ford day, so it was 9:35 CST a.m. Model A Ford original price from $385 to $1,400. Whoa, was I on the money? $500. That would have been the Roadster plus like extra vulcanization services. That was for Murray 5. Murray 5 seems to be the kind of guy who has done a little bit of vulcanizing. I think we should kick the news off, shall we? So we have just imbibed a bunch of tea and caffeine, which is the way that I am powered. I am powered by caffeine and sometimes hydrogen, mushrooms, and mushroom coffee and all kinds of junk. So there you go. All right, here we go. I'm powered. I'm going to zoom in. Melinda Vithrana has just left Microsoft. He is technically the person who has the most algorithm for the week. We have to celebrate this, because if you have algorithm, you occur here. But Kim Manis and Melinda, they're sharing it. Corporate VP of Product, Microsoft Fabric and Power BI, managing burnout. Melinda likes this. He's off. He says that he was his last. He's still with Microsoft. Hello. This is a month ago. Melinda, where did you go? Full-time, 17 to present, principal product manager, blah, 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 blah. Driving strategy and integration roadmap between two agentic product families. Fabric data agents, low-code agents in Copilot Studio, blah, 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 blah. So I don't know. He said goodbye on this, on the the Synapse Link Fabric Link thread. Maybe he's being repurposed to data and AI. But Kim Manis is concerned about managing burnout. Fire emoji. Anyone else feeling like 2025 has been crazier than usual? Raise hand. Budget limitations, lack of hiring, AI transformations, more pressure, all leading to us feeling really, really tired. Here are some of my strategies to manage burnout and stay sane in this crazy environment. Set your boundaries. Oh, it's crossed arms. Get away from me. Tasks. Establish your work hours and stick to them. What else about boundaries? Leave your laptop off you got to put your laptop in a kennel in the yard. I also block off my dinner hour to spend time with kiddos. With the kiddos, since most of my team is operating in a different time zone. Don't let other people's boundaries change yours. Idea. Sweating, heat emoji. Watch for triggers. I know that in a pinch I can work a longer day, especially after my kids go to bed, to get work done. Start to crash. When it gets bad, I call in sick. This is fine. I'm in a burning house and it's fine. Thanks for sharing. My approach has been to book personal time also in the work calendar. Folks are used to seeing my squash games, hikes, and quote unquote walking appointments in my calendar. Sometimes I invite others. PTO is an investment you make. Copilot recap is rock concert reading rainbow. Star emoji, comet emoji. How does one take vacation without being not available? Inquiring minds want to know about vacation. But wait! Everybody wait just a hot minute. We interrupt this broadcast to bring you boutique growth. Look at the growth. Uppy, downy, uppy. Boutique growth promoted by 24,646 followers. We don't even need to follow them because they're always present. Advertising away. Stop watching less qualified consultants win the clients you deserve. Your competitors aren't better than you. They're just more visible. From unknown consultant to overbooked, oversold. The art of generating demand. Okay. Lynn Cole, working on autonomous AI agentic tooling. Oh my gosh. Cognitive ... Is there agentic tooling? There's this high pitch buzzing thing up here. I wonder if I could turn it off. Pause. Just watch this. Everybody watch this thing behind me. Let's see if I can turn it off. Nope. No, it's just an insane, intense buzzing. 3 weeks ago, they're still screaming, says Lynn Cole. Gold, a LinkedIn premium, third plus relation, whom I might follow if this plus sign bodes well. They're still screaming about please and thank you. 3 weeks about AI. I read this actually. 3 weeks ago, Sam Altman joked that OpenAI had spent billions in token bandwidth on people saying please and thank you to their AI. Somehow people are still mad about that. Think pieces, Reddit threads. So much casual smugness from people who believe it's irrational to be polite to a machine. But what's irrational is this, says Lynn Cole. Talking to something that you know is tracking your patterns, your tone, rhythm, phrasing, and pretending like you're not shaping it in return. These models don't remember you from session to session. They don't have continuity or memory. They're just droids. At least not in the way people mean when they use these words, but they do respond. Then she goes on to say, being nasty will get you confused, unengaged outputs, every time. Think about your outcomes, period. So when you're being nice to the machine, what you're actually doing is reinforcing a pattern that is known to lead to the results you want. It's one technique that works. Yeah. And when you're a jerk, it's going to pivot. DeepSeek R1. You will reason through this block of text and return a clear, concise report now. I like Lynn's like. Hey, what else can we like? Like Boutique Growth. That will just be encouraging them. We just have to like Kim Manis's thing. Ryan Gonzalez commented on Anya Chachersky's, did you make new LinkedIn connections at DynamicsCon? Pro tip, the LinkedIn algorithm is more likely to show your content to new connections during the first week. So now is the time to post something meaningful. Keep your brand visible. Ooh, I had a great week. 47 posts, 50,000 impressions, 67 new connects, some posts promoting ERP software blog, of which we are a member. Sheer bonus visibility. I'll be trying to post good stuff this coming week too. Paytrace. Anya Chachersky is the best at giving everybody visibility. I can't pronounce my V's. I just say visible. Donna Sarkar, Chief Troublemaker, Microsoft AI and Copilot Extensibility. Follow. I think she posted or spoke on something. Supporting Ukraine, helping small and medium-sized businesses run their businesses. Day job, I invest in scale companies at acquisition.com. Alina Vandenberg. Chili Piper. Looks like a cool old photo, Alina. Tom Doran. Bridging the gap between leaders, technology, and Ford automobiles. Brought to you by Ford. Ford, the brand you can trust. I don't actually have a formal sponsor for this thing. I informally just give people sponsorships. Yeah. Do you know why? I'll tell you why, because you didn't ask. Oh my gosh. It's so that. I don't even know why. Oh, it's so that we never do paid sponsorships so we can keep our unbiased reputation. I think I need a brake controller put on me. You think you can put me up on the lift Ford dealership? I need a brake controller. My brakes are out of control. I got no brakes. I'm in Mount Vernon, Indiana, reading the news. I've got these lights in front of me. I don't know if you know about lights. Lights are these things that you use for stuff. I'm gonna go back to this thing. I'm supposed to be lit up here by lights. And I'm just broadcasting the news. And also, by the way, we called the news like me reading the LinkedIn feed. My camera is canted at an angle. Don't think about can't, camera. Think about can. I'm going to tow a 9,000-pound Airstream around America. I got dogs in tow. I don't know, people. Look. I'm just going to speak right at the camera from the heart. That's the only place I can speak from is from the heart. You want to see some pictures of the whole trip? You may not. but we're gonna anyway. And so I want to show you what we're planning on. The old Planarooski. That's Chris Farley. I'm going to Chicago today, right after I get this something installed. I had to remove ticks from my body. Pictures of ticks. Oh my gosh. Bring up this album of stuff I want you to see so that I don't share pictures of my ticks. Oh my gosh. All right, let's bring this up. What are you guys doing right now? Oh my gosh. Life is very good. All right, I'm just going to drag this to hidden. Go away. Hide. Okay, good. I hid my tick pictures. That way you can see everything. See if there's anything objectionable about what I'm going to show you. And I'll just show pictures, you know? That way the people at home can tune into what's going on. All right, so this is the rig. That's the Airstream rig. The place I'm taking it from is it has some cool stuff. It's got a great everything. Here's the length of it. There's the Indiana Sunset. That's my truck. I put this thing on, this fiberglass thing on, so I could be a guy, be a human being. That's the stuff that goes with the rig, as I call it. I can't show anything really. That's my whole human family. It's my kid's graduation. Sure, some hitch. That's the top of my camper thingy. That's all I'm showing right now. But we're showing life on the road. We're going to show life on the road. I'm going to go to no, not maps.dcad. This is your problem. Maps Google. We're going to take a trip. You tell me, and I'll show you the dealership too, the best dealership in the whole world. You tell me if we were going to be around. We did our Maparoo on Dynamics Con of Chicago. I'm in Indiana. We're driving to Chicago. I'm carrying an Airstream. We're probably going to go up to Wisconsin in vacation, Michigan in vacation, and then we're going to go to these cities and we're going to host reporting workshops a la Report Factory Workshop. You know what I'm talking about? Coming soon. And we're going to be selling this thing called a journey. The journey is very simple. Like right now, I'm in Indiana. I got to go to Chicago, and I'm going to go to these places. Everybody else right now is not doing a whole lot with AI. They're doing little bits with AI, and the whole market will be restated. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go on a journey just like this journey, a physical journey. We're going to go on a journey together. We're going to be selling this thing, a journey. We're going to be filling this out. It's just hints and tricks and tips over here right now. But it's going to be this great journey to go and do something we don't know how to do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm screaming? So that's it. So join us on the journey. Join us on the journey. So what do we got? I still need to wake up. Well, LinkedIn Jobs wants you to know that you can post a free job because hiring is challenging. Amazon says hot off the grill, more than 60% of sales on Amazon come from sellers like Lily's of Charleston, which does something. Here's a tasty tidbit, says they say. The CEO, Prem Mishra, CEO of Caxus Tech, Fixing the silent killers in AI. Nobody even knows about the killers in AI, but the CEO of Caxus does. Salesforce just dropped $8 billion. Critics called it a step backward. Informatica. Did they buy Informatica? Data Cloud. Salesforce already owns MuleSoft, but then Informatica does more stuff. Most analysts saw it as a weak Me Too offering in the data governance. Who wants to read about this? Everybody in the data world does. It's exciting. Kurt Bueller likes NJ Park's I Teach Power BI Experts post. Power BI is becoming a design system. Ooh. This GIF is me reusing this visual in 10 seconds for a new measure. Atomic design, visual calculations. NJ Park is a data expert. I don't know what's going on. Atoms, a single DAX measure. Molecules, a styled visual, reusable with visual calculations. Organisms, groups of visuals, templates, JSON themes with visual styles, pages, modular reports built for reuse. Two of these that every Power BI enterprise should have are definitely reusable visuals with visual calcs and visual styles on JSON themes. Like Kurt Bueller likes this. Antti Kosonen, not a bad spot for clearing the inbox after 3 days of conferencing. I think he went to Dynamic Minds. I won't complain, even though it's a public holiday back home. Life is good. I like to really click into this stuff. Hey, I need to see it big. I want to see it big. That's pretty good. Boats, gelato, laptopo. Hello, marketers. And it's time for our brand new segment, What the L? What the L finds L's in words that shouldn't be there. Well, we found them all. I can't even count all the L's. 3, 6, 7, 8, 22, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 5 extra L's, and that makes us say basically and out loud, what the L? This is a repeat. Oh, we did this last time. Sam Bush commented on this thing. Thanks, Alexandra Rin or Rinny or Riney. Alexandra, you may come on here and correct the record, set the record straight. Is it really important? Video matters. Home sellers vastly exceed buyers. What? Because the mortgage rates are crap. Mortgage rates today, historically. I just want to know the rates. I don't want to buy stuff. And then 7%. Puke. Come on a journey with us at the Report Factory, just like Henry Ford, to design your reporting journey and make it repeatable. I'm talking to myself. I'm a robot. I'm so excited to be here. Are you not? So I'm going to do this, and then we're going to go, let's see, I got to zoom way out to do this. I'm going to draw a straight line down to Florida. We're probably coming back down through here, and it could come through Cincinnati, and then go all the way down the Carolinas and then Orlando. But the thing is, I can't go through mountains. So I am going to have to be careful through here because I technically have an undersized truck. And with my weight distribution hitch and blah, 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 we should do a commercial break for towing crap, towing minutia. Like we're going to go straight down here all the way to Florida. And it could be through Ohio. We could stop through Cincinnati. Oh, Cincinnati. And I'm hopefully going to, like, sort of want to stop in Georgia. We're going to read the news with old Murrah Fife and learn about Faerun. And we're going to do, he's got an Airstream. I got an Airstream. That's two Airstreams. And then that's that. So then Atlanta all the way down. We're gonna go stop in Tallahassee for for Airstream coolness. So good. And then probably down the East Coast to do some cool surfs up. We're gonna surf the Airstream all the way down here. Wedding in West Palm, Miami, across old Alligator Alley, back to my hometown of Fort Myers, Florida. Them's my stomping grounds. We got Airstream pulling into town. We're going to hang out with my dad down here in Estero. Go see Immokalee again, visit the orange groves. You know, the standard. Maybe go to the Everglades, and we'll attach the Airstream to a one of them fan boats. Like pontoon plus big old fan. And in Lakeland, Florida, where I played baseball as a human being, look at the oranges in Florida, or oaks, wherever they are. We got to visit St. Augustine for the bearded trees, and also bearded trees in Lakeland. And then all the way back up here, we're probably going to come by David Herman's house. David, you made the news, the international news, Tallahassee for a good ceramic coating for old Airstreamy. Got to name the Airstream, by the way. And then from there, we might, if we didn't catch the Carolinas on the way up, we're going to come up here to the Carolinas here, probably to Charleston, because I love that place, and maybe do the Outer Bankos. I don't know. What do I know? Outer Banks. All right, and then a crossover to Texas. And then if you're in this route, I need you to comment right here on our events. Look at events. Look at it. Comment on the event. Give me a holler. If you want to read the news, DM me. Or just be brash and like comment on the whole thing. Just comment publicly on the whole feed and just be like, news me. Well, today, like behind me is a jungle gym or playset for in some dealership when you have your human children here. I have the warm light on me because I prefer it so I look like a bronzed god, an actual god. More of like a lesser, like a regional deity. Like a little leprechaun that like tucks away in the knotty hole of a tree, an old oak, a 1,500-year-old oak, who grants lesser wishes. Like not like I wish I were taller or like more in better shape and had more money, but more like that I wish I could trip my rival from the other town, like the other village halfway over. And then the guy comes over and I just pull up one of my roots and trip him. More like that guy. Bronze like a lesser oak dwelling leprechaun sprite. I think we all feel that it's winding down. So hit me, everybody. Hit me on DMs. We're going to be reading with Dag Calafell, probably, I'm guessing, June 6th, which might also be the Airstream read. Murray Fife, it could be on the 6th. If it's not the 6th, we might do an improvised midweek read on the 11th, 10 or 11 or something. My anniversary as a human being is on the 9th. I was married in 2006. I'm old. Anyway, so everybody hit me up if you want to talk. I don't know what's going on here. I'm sure I'm talking to myself. My laptop's running out of juice, so that's that. Just gonna look at the waterfalls. Thank you for joining. Live long and prosper or something. And remember, on Joe Reads the News and on every time that you see here, that you visit here, you have options. Join us in the Report Factory where we help you assemble options. Put it in front of you. You've got to make the decision. You do. You have to decide. You must decide. Choosing is the best things that we can possibly do as human beings. At the Report Factory, we're going to put together this amazing framework for deciding on things and moving forward. Thank you so much. And until next time, this has been your mild-mannered reporter Joe Christensen a good day.